And today,
bad hair
hopefully,
day.
without technical. I mean, during the last year, almost every day was a bad hair day.
Yeah, totally. In my case, it was a bad couple of years. Okay. Oh yes, it's running
Went
smoothly.
live, then
No one is here yet.
Audio issue kicked in, but just give me a second.
That's fine. I'm on base right now.
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hello?
I'm listening. Matthews is having some trouble with his audio. I'm listening to him, but he's not. Let me say that I am listening, although he's not. It's bad because between us, he's the one who talks English better.
Hello, now I can hear you again.
Oh, okay.
And I have no idea what happened, but it's fixed, so let's not
waste any time.
Let's not make. Yeah. So we have a lurker already. Thank you.
Oh yes. You should not say the L name because
it's a bad word.
Because the Twitch AI can hear you.
Okay. So we should come up with a made-up word of our own.
Yeah, like voidling.
No. I still don't like it. And as far as I know, you refer as voidling to the supposedly, allegedly people who are watching us.
I'm trying to use voidling to something. Anything works for me.
Okay, so I should say that so far looks like my 30 updates on my Windows helped a lot.
Huh. Would you look at that?
I'm not experiencing much lag, which is nice. Okay, so first of all, let's make a base of operations. I'm hoping that we can do a lot today, since we have work to make up.
We need to choose the. We need to choose the
palette. So first, have you tried the table here?
I have not.
With your own EMC?
I have not. So I need to use. So how can I use? I can put a block like a cobblestone block, and then
right click and then shift click is going to go to the transmutation table and it's going to say in the middle learned, and then it's going to be a block on your right hand side, and then the EMC value is going to go up.
What did I do?
Because what you do is when you put stuff on this table, it's going to consume the item, then you lose it.
Oh, I lose the block. So I just lose the whole stack of cobblestone. Okay.
Yes. So you should have a EMC number below.
Yes.
So if it was a stack of cobblestones, it should be 64, and then you have a cobblestone on your. Okay, so it's not a stack. Try this. Let me get the blocks from down below here.
So Cass is online. Hi, Cass. He's trying to teach me. Let me take more cobblestone.
No, don't use cobblestones. I'm going to give you this here. Use this. These are as bad because if this works, then I can give you emerald, which has high EMC value, then you can start making your own stuff. So dump all this on the transmutation table. Then get this block of gold.
Burn.
I use shift because then it's going to go. Use the block of gold and then see if you can take more gold, like a stack of gold.
So I have a lot of learning. Where do I put the one that I want more gold? How does that?
Everything that you put is going to be learned and it's going to be adding to the EMC
right.
value.
On the right.
On the right. If you put on the left, it's just going to learn, but it's not going to consume. If you want, you can do that as well.
So if I
but then try to take.
No, okay.
But it's only going to have stuff that you teach it. So try to take.
What's the fire icon here?
Fire. It's just to forget stuff. But try to search for gold. It's going to have the gold block in there. Then if you shift click, it's going to take a stack. If you're able to take a stack, then it's working.
I took only 11.
Okay, that's because you don't have a lot of EMC, but it's working because I only gave you 1 gold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some stacks of emerald blocks. This way you can build up your EMC, and from now on, all blocks that you have, just throw in the EMC table here, then you can duplicate them and have a lot, basically infinite, as long as you keep putting stuff in there. Instead of trashing or throwing it away, like all this emerald, just put in there.
I'm putting.
That's going to be raw EMC for you.
Okay. Oops. Okay, now I have EMC a lot, like
yes,
a bunch.
Yes.
So
now every time that you want to duplicate anything, just put it there.
Okay. Could we choose the palette now?
Sure. So I like the dark wood thing.
Did you like
it? I think that yeah, I think it works nice.
It's like my obelisk super torch.
So do you want to keep cobblestone?
No, like I just made something to make a design. Then we need to change for the blocks that we want. And the blue the blue blocks here I want to be glowstone.
Okay. The only problem with the design is that you use walls and you don't have many options for walls. I don't think we do.
Don't worry, I can change the walls and use some of those bits. These bits. I can put a block and chisel it until it forms something.
So last time we were talking about making out of stone and bricks and all of that to keep the grayish thing going. Are you okay with that? Do you want to keep it like that?
Okay. So I like it from those blocks down here. I like the wood ones. We can use those to make the path of the superior levels. Because here we have we have glass, but on the next level we are going to have wood instead of glass.
Yes.
So I mean I like what I like this sign here.
This is the Celtic one.
I like this design here. It won't work for everything, obviously.
This is good to make edges.
Yeah.
Like if you go to my lounge on my base, I used it on the edges. Like if we're going to use here, then it's going to be a zigzag all the way, and the only piece that is different is the borders, which is nice, in my opinion. But if we make like a wider kind of pattern, then I don't think it's going to look nice, in my opinion.
And then for the filler parts where we need a lot of the blocks, I'm thinking about. I mean, anything would work. Help me choose.
Maybe you mean the center
like...
of the the center of the walkway, you mean?
Yeah. For instance, like here on near the ship, right?
Okay.
Like all those blocks will probably be something more simple, right? And then I'm going to make some design like this, like on the edges.
Okay, so you want the base. So I think that the base, if we're going to use stone,
but I was thinking about if we can use some colored, not exactly gray, you know.
Okay, but even on the back, because you're going to put texture on top. I don't know. It's just a question.
Yeah, I don't know either. I can't start trying different layouts without having the blocks on hand, you know.
Because then the thing is, come here.
I can't imagine.
Let's use again our magical table here. So I'm going to give you my chisel, and this time you just click and just put on the left hand side. And then take it out. It's going to learn, but it's not going to consume. Then you can give it back and get on for yourself.
Oh, okay.
Then once you decide what you want, you know that you can right click with the chisel, and you have all the options. Let me get some stone here because we're going to need stone. Polished stone. I think we can have polished stone. Yes, there's. Okay, so learn.
When I right click, it opens a window, but I can.
Yes, because you have to have it. You have to have the things on your inventory. Learn these 2 stones. This is going to be because you're going to use a lot. I gave it to you. Since those are just stone, you can dump it over there.
Stone. Okay.
Yes. So now that you have stone, get a stack of stone, and when you right-click the chisel, you're going to have and you put the stone on the block on top, on the square on top of the chisel. You know, if you get the stack and put on there, then you have all the options. Maybe it's easier to see it this way. In the meantime, I'm going to put grass on the floors here to paint.
I like
layer.
I like golden bricks. Right. Oh, what was the item that changed the blocks automatically?
Was the exchanger gadget? Because you have the tablet.
I have it.
Right? Maybe it's in there. Maybe it's in there.
I have one. How do I use it again?
You have to shift and right click, look into something that you want to change. Do you want to change for stone? Then you have to put the stone first. Like put down the
like I have to do like
the item that you have.
Like
no. The stone that you want to use. Put it down. Yes. Or you can do that. And then look at it and select.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to use the blocks. Shift right click. Shift right click with the gadget.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
then it's going to select, and then just right click. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. So
Trodden bricks. I don't know if I have those. I don't remember seeing them.
Yeah, I like how they look medieval, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. But as a base, maybe it's going to work.
Yeah, sure. I think it's nice.
Let me do a whole wall and start to.
I think it looks nice. So do you want to make the Celtic here?
But
do you want to make the Celtic here? Then I can choose. I can change them already.
But can I? Oh, here. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to work on that.
So can I make stair blocks from those stones? Does that work?
No. Unfortunately, no.
Wow. Okay. So I need to think about how to make that part. Let me see. Press open here. Some ideas. Could probably be wood stuff.
If you don't want to use the chisel every time, you can again throw on the transmutation table, teach it, and then you can just duplicate it.
Back. Find my purpose. Oh, I need you to give me some items so I can learn them.
Which ones do you want?
I need glass. I need
just normal glass, or the one that we used.
I mean
down here, which is the quartz glass.
The quartz glass, yes. Quartz glass. Going to look better.
Quartz glass.
There
you go.
Well, wood I can take down there.
Wood I can give you here. It's easier. So here's spruce.
No, I have some with me.
Oak, dark oak, acacia, birch.
Let me teach you everything to there.
Yeah. Here, if you want the planks already, then you do this. It's a step less for you. There you go. What else?
That's it for now.
Glowstone. You want glowstone? There you go.
I'm yes, glowstone. I'm kinda sad that I tried on the last gameplay, which we didn't do. But I tried to I really tried to I really tried.
Não consegue, né, mas
não consigo. I tried to make a fire. Como é que eles chamam fogueira? Fire
pit?
Fire pit. You know, that item from the vanilla was kind of newer.
Yeah, it's a newer version. I know what you mean.
Yeah, but I can do it in here. So because I wanted to make something that would spew smoke from up the torch, you know.
I see.
But it didn't.
I don't know if there is anything
I like
that's going to make smoke.
I really like it.
Looks nice. To make borders and edges, I think it looks very nice.
Nice. thinking about making the obelisk with different colors on the walls, just to make it pop.
Now I'm going to put the grass down. Let's see if we can have some big progress today. That is my goal for today.
I wish we can.
We will.
On. That one. Keep the and. Okay, then I click.
Do you have a destruction gadget?
I do. Here.
It's just again now that we have the table here. I should have thought of this first. I had this idea last time. I was like, well, we are stupid now. I have these and we are not using it. But either way, now there it is. And so yeah, you should every time you get a new item, it's a good idea to teach
register it like
table.
Nice.
Yeah.
Throw them blocks. Nice.
And do you want to make all
can you put
the
some
corners?
Can you use some of those Celtics blocks? Let me show you. Where are you? Like
the other corner.
Here. I'm going to do corners like this. Can you put those like here?
Ah, sure. But I'm going to have to because exchange the gold first.
Okay. But I'm.
Oh no, I can. There we go. It's done.
Yes. Nice. Need more stacks. And I can chisel.
Well, I feel like we already made progress. That's the thing. The details they take so much time to do.
Yes, that's
it looks
where
like
the devil,
we are not happy.
That's where the devil lives.
Yeah. So when we are like making the rough parts, it really looks like the progress is happening. Go.
So I'm not sure what we should. Maybe here on the stairwell, on the wall of the stair, we can make some use some of those blocks. Some of how can you say the architect's salve make diagonal blocks to make it a smooth descent, maybe. What do you think?
Yeah, you can use the same thing, but I think if we make a different, I wonder if it works with the Celtic. Let me see how it looks. I don't know if it's gonna look good.
Hi, Cass, can you just say to me if this music is working? I'm put some lo-fi beat. I'm not sure if it's working or not.
Well, it doesn't look bad. Not great.
But I like it. I actually I kind of like it.
It's going to be a different texture from everything else.
But because it's gray, it won't be so different, you know. The secret of Minecraft architecture is different textures.
Yeah, looks nice. Oh, here we go. There's another. Get some coal. You can teach your people. Okay, so I'm going to finish the grass on this side.
I'm thinking about because I think those the blue blocks on the top. I think maybe it should be wood logs, right?
Yes, I think wood logs will be nice on the theme that we're doing.
So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to make yet another. Let me try another kind of pattern different from the Celtic, just to see if it's going to work as I imagine it will. I think it's the Celtic, but it's going to look a little different.
The thing is that some blocks look better when they are one row only, and some are nicer when they are wider.
Yeah,
like the zigzag.
To me, it's super different. You know, like I need to get accustomed to them.
But just by having the table here that you can use is going to speed up the process a lot.
Yeah, totally. It's going to be awesome. Okay. But I'm probably going to make some.
Okay, so on the top row here, do you want spruce logs? That's it. Is this spruce or dark wood?
I think it's
dark wood. Okay, so I'm going to start replacing the top blue row for dark wood. Ah, do you see my sword?
On your back, I saw.
This sword is Kikoku.
Koku. What does that mean?
I don't know. It's in Japanese. Kikoku. It's not very easy to do. Very time consuming, but it looks nice.
But does it have any purpose besides looking nice?
It's a sword.
Oh, you can hit people with that.
Yeah,
okay.
use it.
Okay. I get it.
It kills. I mean, I have another sword which is way better.
How can I change the how the exchanger puts blocks? Like if I want to make just 3 horizontal blocks, for instance, instead of 6.
If you hold G, it's going to open options, and then you can select the range. Yes. Oh, G. So on the top here, where it's not going to be
just a sec before
glass.
I lost myself.
Okay.
Wooden blocks. Nice. Going. Okay, I'm done. Where are you?
I'm just flying around, changing the row here.
What?
So in this area, where the next level is going to be. So you said we're going to put wood. Is that it? Like
yes.
planks?
Not planks. Like, can you come down here?
One of those new ones.
Yes, those new ones. They look really nice.
I was just going to say that I think that because we use a darker color to do the edges, we should use a lighter color. I really think that maybe oak is good because
I like oak. I like oak, and I'm going to let you decide, but I just will say that I like this one. The one that looks like crate.
It's supposed to be a crate.
Yeah, I know it's supposed to look like a crate, but I like it. But I like, as I said, you can choose. I will let you decide that. I'm going to continue.
I like the uneven vertical ones.
Okay.
But what I like to do on big patches is to put some kind of pattern that we can chisel around here and there to make the.
But I think it's that
make it look a little bit uneven, you know.
But do you think it's going to work with wood? Work as in
sure.
look. Do you think it's going to look nice? That's what I mean.
You can come. I know it's laggy, but you can come to my base real quick.
I don't know if I want to.
No, I know you don't, but it's for a good reason.
Okay, let me just finish something here, and I want you to take a look and see what you think.
Since we're here, I can show you my new updates to the base. I removed the laggiest part of the base. It's not supposed to be laggy.
Okay, I'm going there. Where the teleporter? We should put the teleporter on the top for now.
We can do that.
Okay.
So come down here.
It's less laggy, indeed.
Yeah, I removed
it's
the
so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, I removed the sky blocks from the lag was not making me able to see either way. So as you can see here, I put smooth planks and then broken with planked on the ground here.
On the ground.
This is what I mean. Yeah, on the oak here. So if we use for the thick, like one like a planar kind of floor, and then break it with another similar type, I think it's nice.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then on the middle we can do something like this, then that we have two kinds of wood, like one row in the middle to make a.
I agree. I agree.
And here's the
oh, can you give me a lava block?
Sure. A lava block, a bucket of lava.
Yes, bucket of lava.
Let me show you one last thing before we leave.
another question. Does fire
Spread? No.
spread? No. Okay. Oh, you made a rivals in the picture. Oh, it looks so nice.
Yeah.
It looks so nice.
And you can see all the names are actual places.
Nice. Good. Nice. How did you do the?
It's a screen block.
Oh, it's green block.
Then you have to have a little bit of power. It's not that hard.
Nice. What is this
I
place
thought you
here?
would appreciate it. This is going to be the Thalmcraft part of the base, which is
Thalmcraft?
magic.
Oh.
This is why, yeah. This is why the I'm going on the theme that just as in the Dark Tower, where places are close to magic, they do not decay. So this is why this is completely smooth and beautiful and does not have breaks.
I see.
Because it's close to magic.
It looks
And this
so
is
nice.
the machinery part.
Yeah, with the slaves. Let's see.
Yeah, yeah, the slaves. But don't look at them. But this block is nice. This is just texture.
Oh, this factory block, nice. Nice.
But yeah, let's go back to work.
Oh,
Lava.
what is this white block? Oh, it's quartz. Can I?
Yeah, I like quartz.
Can you give me a quartz? Or maybe
Sure.
can I steal a quartz?
Not from the ground, no. But as soon as we go back to your base, I can give you lava, water.
I'm going to start to dilapidate your place to take blocks.
I mean, it's going to be on the theme of everything breaking down. Lagging a bit. Oh, I'm free. So the nice thing about the transmutation table is that you can duplicate items, as you can see. Then that makes you lazy with stuff. But
this is a lazy night.
Yes.
Live.
So all of these, get all of these blocks that we were using. Here. I think it's good if you have them memorized. Quartz. Let me be a little bit away. Lava.
Can I learn
Get a
lava?
bucket of water as well. Sure. A bucket of water, bucket of lava. So the thing is, some things cannot be transmutated. So in the big wipe that I lost a couple weeks back, I just discovered that I lost some items that could not be duplicated. So yeah, a little bummed about it. Okay, so oak. I'm going to use oak.
here. I'm just trying to understand how to work with the changer in a better way.
No, that's okay. I'm just checking because
Yeah,
when
you need to check from time to time. You're right.
yeah, the gadgets are very nice. They make our
life
work
so easy.
much easier. I'm really excited to get to the point on our streams that I could edit the videos to take out the silence and just make like the video part an actual video on YouTube.
Oh, like highlights.
Yeah. I think that'll be very nice.
Indeed.
Did you take a screenshot before we started today?
No, because it was the same screenshot from that time, so I didn't see the point.
You had a screenshot from after finishing. It'll be the same.
Yeah. What do you think about the walls like that?
Nice. Nice.
Here, back.
Very nice.
We still can I still want to I want to make some windows here,
yeah,
but I don't know how the room are going to look from inside, so I will leave that to make another time.
You know that we can make colored glass, like a dark colored glass.
Yeah, but I like
going to.
I like the see-through version more.
No, it is a see-through, like those things that you put on cars that you can kind of see, but not quite, you know.
Yeah, yes, sure, but that's what I mean. I prefer the
transparent one.
The transparent one, yes, because we are going to do a lot of stuff inside the rooms, and I want to be able to see it from a little afar.
Okay.
I think it's nice. What I'm going to do, the frame of the entrance. I think I'm going to use stone brick stairs. Those. Oh, I need to make a cobble to cook a stone block. You don't have anyone? Do you have a? Can you give me a stone block? A stone brick block.
You can chisel. If you chisel a stone, but yeah, I can give you one.
Oh, I can, because I want to create
stone bricks.
Stone bricks.
It's on the table.
I want to make stone bricks staircase.
But for stone bricks, if you just chisel smooth stone, you have stone bricks. But it's way easier if you have the on the table. Just grab it by the stack. I have to be very careful to not use the wand and make the floor double layer.
Oh.
It is going to be very, very annoying to fix.
So stairs don't work on the sound bench. Okay.
No.
Tile work. Ooh, but they don't look super.
But do you have
Oh, okay.
bricks?
I
Like
got
stair bricks?
I got another idea. I got another idea. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
If you want to, because you
I'm
can
not
put
going.
the.
I'm not going to use stair bricks. I'm going to use the same roof tile chisel stone that you use on the here on the railing.
But you can use the block, you know.
No,
Just a block.
see here what I'm thinking. Make the instead of stairs, I think it's going to look nicer. What do you think? Instead of stairs.
Ah, yeah. But if you want to use bricks, why don't you use the stone brick block to make the.
I tried. It doesn't look as
ramp.
nice as this one.
Ah, okay.
I like this one better. Okay, let me think how I'm going to do it. So, does the saw bench work with wood or it doesn't?
Yes. It doesn't work with like already broken, quote unquote broken blocks, you know, or even glass work. But sometimes it does not look nice. Depends on what you want to do. But wood, yeah.
Instead of going to use those same blocks that I did for the ramp, I'm going to use here, and I think it's going to look super nice. I'm trying so hard to not break more blocks than I need. It's driving me insane.
So we almost have a second floor.
If you want, you can also start working today on the on other rooms from the first floor.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying that you cannot help down here if you want.
No, I understand. Yeah, no, I understand. You don't want me here. I'm going to leave.
I don't want you to make things worse.
Yeah, just screwing up your beautiful idea.
My idea. My design.
My vision. Okay, so I need logs.
I mean, it looks a little futured, but I like it.
It's an alien culture. You don't know what they have. Okay. So the question is, I'll leave you to decide on that. But what do you want to do on the part here? Should we put like straight up?
I have an idea. Sorry, I'm having an epiphany. So, what do you think of? Well,
I've
just destroyed everything.
When I think about fuck,
No,
a complicated...
I just made the stream on YouTube R-rated.
Okay, there you go. Dang it.
I know. What do you say to?
Dang it is...
It's worse.
No, yeah, I understand. People say no, it's not worse. I mean, I just think it's a funny word. Curse words are a weird thing because, I mean, what matters is the word itself or the intent. You could argue that, yeah, you know what I mean? If you say something aggressively, it's going to be better than just not saying a bad word.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. Oh,
but
okay.
I also understand why they choose to put rules like this. So come here. Here's my idea. I'm going to make lava on the inside. Then
nice.
Close the
cake. Okay. And then cake.
It's because
I don't know.
I forgot to tell, but this is my birthday live stream.
Okay.
So that's why we have cakes. So yeah, it's going to have something happening on the inside. I think it looks interesting. And then I need my glowstone blocks. Put a working table here. I don't need to go.
You on your tablet you have a crafting menu.
You got to be kidding me.
I showed you.
I don't remember. Where? Storage table?
On the left side. On your tablet.
Sure. So to make glow. How do I make a glow? I'm forgetting how glowstone works.
I gave you blocks.
So to make yeah. So I have the blocks. How do I make the lamp? Is there a lamp? I'm forgetting stuff. I think I'm forgetting.
Why don't you just use the glowstone and chisel to a different thing?
And chisel. That's right. Glowstone big tile, glowstone ion panel, and glowstone bismuth tile. I like it. I think that looks like gold glowstone. So let me close out. Close in. Like this. Don't like it. You don't like it. Right, something else. Oh, I can't learn glowstone bismuth tiles. Oh, man.
Yeah, some things you can.
To use the big tile. Oh, can I teach the party pickaxe?
I think you can. I'm not sure.
I can because mine was almost done. Maybe that's a way to recycle it. Yes.
Yeah.
It works.
I mean, I made my pickaxe on tinkers. That's the discussion that we were having last time. I still think that I understand why people like the party pickaxe, but I still prefer tinkers too. Especially for a pickaxe, because you don't even need to go crazy on it. Especially not on this mod. Because if you're breaking large amounts of stone, then you're not going to use a pickaxe, you're going to use the hammer.
Yeah, but for the building part, I need to break some stuff.
Yeah, so yes, but I mean, when you're doing like this quote unquote precision breaks, then the pickaxe is not going to need to be unbreakable. And if you just have a wood handle on the wood on tinkers makes it ecological, so it heals over time. So it is basically unbreakable as long as you don't use a lot, you know. And then you can put other modifiers and everything. I don't know. I feel for me the problem with the birthday pickaxe or the party pickaxe is that it's too fast for me. I'm always
Fast
breaking
and furious.
more than I need. Yes.
Yeah,
it's fast and makes me furious.
Fair.
I'm too laggy for those things.
Okay. Wood. Effect is so dark. No, I can't. I do something with
The log?
The log, yes.
You can you can chisel the planks, not the logs. That's another thing. When on vanilla, I like to strip. I like to strip the logs to make just the clear version.
Yes, I like it too. But it doesn't
work. But that's something. Because it's an older version.
It's like super full of stuff, but they don't use the new stuff. Yeah, funny. And sad.
Yeah, it's interesting that there is no mod that just updates some things. I don't understand why. Because they have so many crazy stuff that are completely broken, but they don't update with some new cosmetic blocks or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Let me do some. Scaffold looks nice. Scaffold. Okay. We are pretty much by ourselves today.
That's okay.
So, what did you do?
Just like the old times.
Yeah. What did you do this week?
This week was another crazy week running everywhere. I counted perfectly the amount of wood I needed. I'm going to say I'm proud. I had exactly the amount I needed to the whole ring. Anyway,
okay.
I was running around literally because I was trying to make some stuff for my possible new job. So a little bit of traveling back and forth. There's one interesting thing. I'm scheduled for the vaccination.
Oh, nice.
Here,
are they vaccinating? I know that you have citizenship, but are they vaccinating people who doesn't have citizenship? How does that work?
I think they are giving priority because for me to get in the line,
Hmm.
I had to use my ID and everything. So this is why I could
Mm-hmm.
make it. But I think that as soon as they open for everybody, they're going to just make to everyone, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's that's what I am assuming, and I'm not sure. But yeah, that's some news.
That's super good news. I am running against time because I'm doing a free 3D class.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about the free 3D class, it's basically it's a 2 week long super class.
Mm-hmm.
It's how can I say it? It's basically you can how can it? Like it's 2 weeks, 6 days, like 3 days per week, and if
Mm-hmm.
you but it's just a kind of clickbait for the real 3D course that goes
Like a
for
trial.
yeah it goes for like 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
and it's super expensive, but it's interesting to learn. I was learning how to
Mm-hmm.
do Brazilian little cakes, little chocolate. How I don't know how to pronounce the names of brigadeiro and not, there is
I think it's
another.
just candy. I don't think it's a specific name. I think it's candy.
Mm,
Mm.
okay. So yeah.
Yeah, but I had the same experience when I was beginning to draw, to start to try to draw, and come see our free online course. It's going to be great. It's going to be our live um, and everything. So every week there was a live stream where he was teaching how to draw. But like the first live stream was like 2 hours of himself saying, "Oh, you know, I did this. This is what I've done. I studied here. This is my story." And I was like, "Wow, okay, I'm not here for that."
So, but here's the thing.
And
In my case, it it was actually it's actually a course, like a real course
mhm,
that I'm doing. Like he's teaching the basics of Blender 3D, which is
mhm,
the software that I was using.
mhm.
So it was interesting, but and it really gave me some reason to want to do the expensive one, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
But here's the thing: nothing
Mhm.
is perfect.
Of course.
Although it's super expensive, I may be able to do it for free if I have the best final work of the free course.
Ah,
So
that's a
I'm
very good incentive.
yeah, really they are really smart. So right now I'm doing the course and trying to in my extra time I'm trying to do something that will let me win the the competition, you know.
The free.
I'm not
Nice, nice.
sure if it's possible for me to win because of many reasons. Like I think for like they are going to there are people who never used it through the software before, and I think those persons, those people, they must have a better chance to win because what they want to see on the competition is if you can how better you become. you know?
They want to see just the improvement.
Yes, how much did you evolve? And if you have no experience whatsoever, like if you say, "Oh, I never did 3D before," and you suddenly you do something really nice, you're going to win. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see.
And in my case, they're going to see my Instagram posts and they're going to say, "Oh, but these guys already know 3D."
He's already working with it.
And I'm going to say, but it's another software. I don't know how this software works. And even so, I think they are not going to. They say that they are going to look at the improvements, so the person who already knows something can have a chance to. But I'm hopeful that I really have a chance, but I also know that I will probably not have a chance.
I was going to say that that's unfair, but if you think about it, it's actually better to give the course to someone who doesn't know.
Yeah, it's totally better because the person who doesn't know, it's a better case study for the
not only that,
for the school, you know. Like they're going to. But think about it. Like if they need to in later courses, they're going to say, "Oh, this person she did the basic free course and earned a free full course. You can do it too, you know, like it's much better."
Yeah. Yes, I agree. It's sad, but I understand why they're doing. And
I mean, I'm talking only about suppositions, you know, like I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen. Maybe I'm going to win. maybe I'm not going to win, but another person who did 3D for his whole life is going to win. Like, I'm not saying that. But yeah, but I'm doing 3D small candy and cake stuff, and I'm having fun with it.
I think that as long as you're learning stuff, that's the point, right?
I think the obelisk looks nice. Something different. Let me see what we have in blocks here.
I'm making a floor here on our reactor room.
Nice.
I think I'm going to make a ceiling as well, because the reactor with a wood ceiling does not look safe. Nor nice. Yeah, I still want to learn how to draw eventually. But the problem is that I'm too perfectionist, I think.
Yeah, you need to learn to just do stuff. Not think about the results, just keep doing it so you get better.
Yeah.
You don't need to do.
But my problem is that I don't get motivated, you know, because then I look the results and I think, well, why am I doing it?
That's the thing. You can't compare itself to other people. Like even if you make something that looks worse than the art of 5 years old, but you need to understand that the 5 years old is doing art since since the first year, you know, like they already have almost 4 years of art
Practice.
practice, and you don't have like that time, so you need to make something that you can later do it again and compare, like, oh, I'm doing art for 6 months, and my first art compared to my art number 200, it's really it got better, you know.
Yeah, rationally I know, but the problem remains. When I look at the result, I'm just I spent this whole time trying to do something and it does not look nice. Then I just quit it. I think the last time I tried to do something, it was like before Christmas.
Like Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, sorry.
That's how good my drawings are.
Try something different. Out. But it was nice to make some 3D cakes, because I posted on my Instagram and some people actually thought that I did some real cakes.
They really look real, very realistic.
Here. It will fit my what to do. Yeah, I think it's look nice. What do you think of my obelisk? I think it looks nice.
Nice. It does look nice.
We can try to do another 3 of those, and maybe I can like I'm not sure about this idea that I'm going to say to you now, but maybe we can like connect in arcs, you know, the 4 pillars. Maybe that's going to look interesting, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do the 4 pillars first. But I mean, first I'm going to solve the riddle of what to do with those walls, with those entrances. Because I'm not happy yet.
What entrances?
Like, and about to do something. I'm trying to come up with some interesting shapes. I think it looks interesting. Maybe it's something. What do you think? Something like this. From afar, it gives something, the blocks.
What?
Here.
Yes, nice. I like when we do stuff like that.
Maybe it won't work with those. Oh, but I'm about blocking. Okay. The trapdoor. Oh yes, I
think you can.
Yes. Going to be much easier. Because I'm covering the block, but they are going to be inside too, so it's not bad. Like this, what do you think? I'm sorry to ask you every time, but I'm trying to...
No, that's okay.
I'm trying to think what to do here. Maybe I can just...
Yeah, I think maybe this is better. Shouldn't these be facing inward?
I'm not sure.
Like
you can break it. Just...
Is it? It's gone. Simply gone. Okay. Oh no, I'm lagging. That's why.
You're just lagging. I'm here. I'm here with you.
Oh yeah,
I'm on your side, holding your hand.
Yeah, as I fall to unconsciousness because.
Did you lose it?
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I'm not going to be long.
It's okay. I don't believe you, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you spin it as if the is going to make like an arch, you know.
I will let you try when you come back.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't see how. So I want some barrels. Do I have barrels on this?
Barrels? No.
No, I mean I do. I can do wood barrels. With immersive engineering.
Yes, yeah. But not the ones that you are.
That I want to
like
do.
from the village.
Let's see. So sad. Yeah, I don't have the necessary materials.
What do you want to do? Like maybe I have the machines or something.
No, I'm just thinking that it would be nice to have. I can use the crate wood. The crate wood blocks. And I was thinking about doing some decor. No. Yeah, with dark wood. Oh, I like it.
Logging in. Oh, I do think that my computer is a little bit better.
That's good to know.
Okay. Back.
back.
Let's see. I mean like this.
I mean, we can do it.
And I'm frozen again.
But if you do that way, it's not going to have the level in the detail, and I actually prefer the other way. Can I pick it out?
Sure. I'm trying to do something here.
I got a feedback that our music is a little too strong. Let me take it a notch down. My lo-fi Minecraft tunes. Hi Gui. Welcome to the live stream.
Hello, welcome.
I like how I do it. Have some open, the others not.
It was doing so well. Now I'm lagging again.
That's just because you just told the live stream that your computer is better.
Yeah.
And your computer said, "Oh, it is better. Let me say something about it."
Okay.
That's fine. It's fine.
I'm going to disconnect and reconnect.
Yep. While I'm here. So Gui, how was your Phantasy Star online experience? Was it good? Did you like it?
If I'm not mistaken, he was just playing with the character creator.
I'm not sure. I wasn't. I just saw he was streaming just for us friends, but I didn't get to see the result. He has an excellent card game that he just launched.
Yeah, we should schedule sometime so we could play the three of us. So we could play to me and you, and he can explain how it works.
I mean,
Mecha Cowboy.
Mecha Cowboy, nice.
But those characters that you were making, are those big robots, or was just the look of a mecha? I don't understand how Phantasy Star Online works.
No, I think they were just small characters. Normal size characters.
Okay, it worked. Now I can show you something. Let me see, what have you used here? Okay, so it's just that every time someone says mecha, I think about giant robots.
Water spreader, diamond chisel. How can I use G to set the different lines of? Or how does the diamond chisel work? Use left alt to display menu.
What do you mean?
No, I'm just trying to. It's fine. I already
Got it.
got it.
Running against time here.
What do you mean?
Trying to make a surprise.
Oh, okay.
So, Guy, you were saying that the game is like Evangelion. It's supposed to be Evangelion. I mean, that's why also I was led to believe that it was giant robots, but so it is not. It's something different. It just looks like Evangelion.
Yeah, I think that has nothing to do with Evangelion. Like this. Oh, I broke something that you did. Fuck. Sorry. No.
Oh, okay.
So
So
stupid.
just have the looks, but it does look very nice.
Not sure. I'm kind of stuck right now.
Okay, I don't have power. But isn't it Fantasy Star Online like part of like a big franchise that has like many worlds and different stuff? Like a big series, that's what I mean. Or am I thinking about another?
It has several games already.
But is it always like sci-fi?
It's obviously fine. So it plays a lot like a regular Final Fantasy RPG style, but it's very sci-fi. Fancy corner battle master.
Okay, so I'm. What? Are you're working here on this corner?
Sorry? What do you
Are
say?
you working? Are you working here on this corner?
Not yet.
Okay, let me show you something then.
Why are you destroying everything?
Because that's what I do.
Why?
I'm guessing you haven't seen the other corners.
Didn't. Oh, you're copy pasting. I see. Nice. That's something that's going to help a lot. Nice.
So here, if I do this, rotate, and there we go. That's another one. So it's not perfect, but most of the work is done.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I didn't have any factory blocks or no the bricks, the trodden bricks. A JRPG from Master System Mega Drive. So, but it is always the same. What I mean is always the same story, or does it keep changing?
Oh, you mean, does it have a overall story that goes across several games?
Yes.
That I know. I don't know. I didn't play it so much. I played the one who launched it for PSP.
Okay.
And that was it.
We're just marveling. I'm sorry. We're just marveling about our own things here. We're not answering. But what do you think? We could invite Guy to join our conversation.
If it is okay, with we talking about Minecraft some
in the middle
of our conversation, it's fine by me. Trapdoor. Oh, I already have a lot. So I'm not super. I'm not. I like some things about those my entrance, but I don't know. I don't like overall. So I'm just going to let like this, and later I'm going to find something different to do.
Okay.
Not super stoic at all. How it looks, but we can find another idea later. Right?
So the fantasy part of the name of the game is its own brand then. Like Final Fantasy, then we just create a world and keep making new stories with different characters.
Long. Let me just go to the other our Discord and invite him. That
Our first guest.
Wait, invite. Okay, I invited you to my personal server that we are using to stream. And be our guest if you want to join. This and like this and like this. No, not this. Don't be such a dum.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh wow,
Oh,
your voice
yes.
is super loud.
Super loud. Let me see if I can do something about it.
No,
Thanks.
I can do it on my end. Don't worry about that.
You can? Okay. Thanks for having me over. I was following. I'm here. I'm just here cooking supper, and I was checking you guys talking about that, and I just wanted to join in.
Yeah,
If
sure.
you don't mind.
We don't.
And because I'm doing this over the cell phone, I can't watch you play and talk at the same time. So if you, whenever you're talking about something in the game, just go for it, and I'll just listen and try to understand what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, we're not even playing normal Minecraft. It's like a modded version, and then, I mean, it's not. We're playing a modded version, but not for the mods that are on it, because we're just building a base. So we're doing our own stuff.
So you're playing like a sandbox kind of thing, but with mods.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool.
But do you play Minecraft?
And that's the most international live that we did so far, because now we have people from 3 different countries.
Oh yeah.
That's
Globalization.
I've played a little bit of Minecraft when Minecraft was starting to get famous.
Before it was cool.
Yeah, I'm a Minecraft hipster. I'm still impressed to how Notch, the guy who made Minecraft, made voxel so popular. Because after Minecraft, so many different games started trying to use this technology. Even the EverQuest that was supposed to be released and was canceled was all voxel based, but it was like a full-fledged MMORPG with like somewhat realistic, kind of like World of Warcraft, but using voxels. It was just super impressive. For some reason, it didn't get released.
What is voxels? Is an engine?
No, voxels is instead of having 3D graphics, having polygons, you have everything built upon blocks. In Minecraft's case, that everything is very quote unquote blocky because it uses this technology of putting kind of pieces together. So everything has the same, like the shapes are the same, but you can reorganize them in different ways. So it's more like putting together, like it's more like playing Lego when you're building a game, and less like dragging different angles of a 3D element. So it's just a different technique. And
it's efficient.
Well, yeah, and it's.
I mean, it's a stylized choice. I mean, voxels have a very clear and maybe. I mean, they look nice, but they always look like Minecraft. So.
But that's the thing, Frodo. No, but actually not really, because you could, like I was saying before, the EverQuest, which was something that looks like Guild Wars 2 or World of Warcraft, was being made using voxels. It's just like the level of the time that you're gonna take and the level of detail you can reach is different. Like, for example, one thing that is very hard to do with traditional 3D, and you being someone that works with 3D, Frodo, you might correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say you make a world and you make a map and you wanted to make it destructible. Like you want to make it in a way that if someone throws a spell or a grenade or something explodes, the terrain will change. Now, if you're working with regular 3D, you kind of have to trick the engine, or you have to make prefab ways of how it will look like when it's destroyed. If you think about first-person shooters, for example, it's very rare to see a game that you can actually destroy things that are like bigger elements that you can stand on, besides boxes and vehicles. So with voxel, you can actually destroy the based on the area or the effect or the resistance of each one of the objects, much like in Minecraft. And you can create a realistic, like you can always do terraforming, like more
Yes.
easily. So that's one of the benefits of working with voxels.
Mm-hmm. Does Roadblock use voxel? Yeah. Also, I never played that game before, but it's the new Minecraft.
Roblox?
Yeah.
You're talking Roblox?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure.
I never played, so I'm not sure either. But I know it's not.
Yeah,
it's the new cool stuff between the youngsters.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but Roblox is pretty old. It's over 5 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, I am really old.
It already exploded with kids. Nowadays, people still play it, and it's still a big thing. But it's kind of like saying Minecraft is the biggest thing right now. It isn't, but it has a really big following. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So there's other engines and other game creator creation tools that are emerging. Like Core, for example, is one that appeared, I think, this year. So it uses Unreal Engine, and you can put stuff together, and it creates realistic maps and adventures and levels. And it's much more advanced than Roblox, but still with the same premise.
But it is popular, super popular right now.
It's new, so they're doing a lot of advertisement, and they're doing a lot of contests to try to draw people, like with $10,000 prizes and that sort of thing. So I think it just left early access, Core, for example.
Because I know people is playing a lot of Valhalla. No, Valhalla is the band. It's the band. How is the name of
Valheim?
Valheim, yes.
Valhalla.
Yes.
Valhalla, remembrance. What do you have? Okay, sorry.
Sorry.
Blind Guardian feelings.
Yeah, but also I don't know if Valheim it's still popular, or if it was just something that came and go and it's gone.
I think it's still going strong. In the first few weeks, it sold 5 million copies.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a team of like 5 people or 6 people. Like, it started really with a small team. The company that funded the game already, it looks like they used the money they got to start making 120 new games. So they made a really good profit so far. Yep. At least that's what I've read about it. But it's still in early access. It's not a full release game yet.
That's the new thing. Everything is always on early access for Infinity.
Well, what are you talking about? Minecraft was in beta for forever.
Like,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yep, 3 years or so, I think, maybe more. Minecraft.
Yes.
Project Zomboid, another game that is still in early access.
Google was in early access for God knows how many years.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Project Zomboid was in early access, but if you try to play the game, it's still so buggy. Like, it's almost unplayable in some cases. Like, we tried to play with our friends, and whenever we try to put the player 4 on the server, the player was just super laggy, and it was always the player number 4. So I was trying to why does that happen? And with a game that has what, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, you have to consider a lot of things. One of them is Project Zomboid is made by a single dude.
No, it's not.
And it's...
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
I mean, they have in the maybe it start like that, but I was looking on the dev notes on the site, and they talk like it's a team. It's a team. I think it's maybe it's not a lot of people. I get it, but it's not. I think it's not a single person anymore.
Okay, well,
But I have
maybe that changed.
to research it further.
Yeah, but it's still, the scope of the game is super big.
Yes.
Like you can interact with any object. You can go anywhere. You can build anything that you see in the world if you have the materials. You have specific damage that will affect your character, like if you're hurt in the knee, or if you're cold. It's like there's so many variables that I understand that the servers are not optimized for a lot of people, and that's very common. Valheim has the same problem, and they're improving it in recent patches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you could have 50 people in a Valheim server, because the world is pretty big, and you could have lots of people doing lots of things at the same time and improving as a guild or a clan. But the service cannot accommodate it at the moment, and I think a lot of it goes into optimization, and that's with any game.
Yeah, I'm kind of salty about Project Zomboid, not because I don't like the game. It's the opposite. I really love the game, and I was trying to get more friends in the game, so we could have fun together. And the multiplayer was just so bad.
Yeah, it's not ready.
And it was the old multiplayer, like before they changed the
visuals and everything.
Yes. So to me it was a bummer.
Yeah, I understand. There's some games they're just not ready yet, and the fact that they let you play in a certain way, and it just becomes a bad experience. If you go there with the mindset that you're helping test something and you get an early peak of something, and that's one thing. If you're just trying things out, you're just trying to break the game. You're trying to go as far as you can. But if if your friends buy it and you set aside some time to play it, and you just can't, that's just frustrating.
Yeah, so I think that's the thing. If they are charging people. I understand the concept of early access, but I also think that something should not be on early access for more than 5 years, for instance. Like, then I think something maybe just gone wrong on maybe they should structure the project in a way that you can play more reliably. Before
I think that the problem is that the concept of early access is something, and what they are doing with the concept is different.
I agree.
Because if you call early access and then you just make something haphazardly and then people start paying.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They didn't do it haphazardly. Like the game.
I'm not saying that they're doing. I mean, I'm saying that a lot of people in the industry are doing like this.
Oh yes.
Yeah, like for example, I was reading an article about Kickstarter and how it affects board games and expansions. So like you guys mentioned before, I just released a board/card game. And it took a long time to finish. I didn't do any Kickstarter. I just made the game, made it available. And then I'm a nobody in the game industry, so I didn't think I could simply come and like, hey, give me money, I'll make a game. It's gonna be fun, So, at least the first project, I need to show the world that I can do something so people will trust me when I want to do the next thing. But the article was talking about how on Kickstarter, with all the stretch goals become, an expansion, a new game mode, more cards, more pieces. And then, it takes a lot of time to make a consistent, fun, decent product. And usually... And that was I think that was the biggest point in the article. When you make something and you release it, then you have time to gather feedback. Then you have time to think of other things. Like, for example, Assassin's Creed. I think it's a great example. It's pretty much the same game. It's always been the same game. But over the years, Ubisoft was able to hone the systems, make it more engaging, adding game modes, making it prettier, all those things that were improved upon each edition, besides the story. And then when you release an expansion or a new edition, you're already improving on what you had before because you had time to work on it. Now, if you release a Kickstarter and the stretch goal is an expansion, that expansion is not going to have the amount of time and testing that it would if it were released a year later. But people are throwing money at...
Go ahead.
No, and people are throwing money at it because they want more from that particular designer or that particular company. And it's impossible to give more with the quality that years of training, testing, and community building would make. So I think that's a little bit of what happens with early access.
But that's even assuming that they actually want to do the product, because it's so profitable to just make a video, a beautiful, not beautiful, but just exciting video, and put on Kickstarter to something that does not work or just impossible to work, and just collect the money from it. That there's a channel that likes to do debunking of impossible products on Kickstarter. There's a lot of people who does it.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing, and
yeah,
I mean
I feel that's a different can of worms, like
it is.
That was why the point that I was making from the beginning.
Okay.
No. I mean that's something. I mean, if you are lucky enough to bump into a group or a company or a developer that really wants to put something special out there, they're not just trying to clickbait you, not just trying to trick you into giving them money, which is what you mentioned. You're still gonna bump into people that have a great idea, but that's it. They have one great idea. They don't have 5 great ideas. And if you throw money at them, they're not going to create something amazing just because they have more money. It's not a matter of, hiring more artists or, making more miniatures. It's a matter of creating different settings, creating different stories, creating different mechanics. Those things take a long time. It's like a TV series that is just rushed.
Yeah, but
there's not enough time for the writers.
But that's what I was trying to say. Like, I think the one thing is the situation of that you have with Kickstarter. The other can of worms is what the AAA industry is doing with trying to release a bunch of AAA games in a ridiculous schedule. Like. That's another thing. It's not like they are trying to scam people. They are trying to scam the workers. Like.
I know what you're. I think I know where you're going. It's basically Blizzard back in the day, or Rockstar to this day. That will go. The game will be out when it's ready, and you guys wait.
Yeah, but that's the thing. People is not like that anymore. The companies, the producers want to release the game as soon as they can, and they are not doing that to scam people. They just want to release a game super fast, but they don't understand, or they do understand and don't care that the human cost of that is super high.
I think you go into a very somewhat boring conversation about investors and expectations and holiday seasons and releasing your video game first and the other video game. Now you go to the Xbox 360 with the 3 red lights. That happened because they rushed development to release before the PlayStation 3, and because of that they didn't have enough time to develop a decent enough cooling system. And then, they decided, okay, we know that's the problem. They already knew. But it was worth it. The amount of money they would spend fixing and replacing would be minimal in comparison with the amount of money they were making because they were the first. you know.
Yes.
So that's a business decision, and it's a very frustrating situation for a gamer.
See, yes, but
And,
that's what I was trying to say. Like, that's why this is a different can of worms. You know, like it's production decisions, it's business decisions against like the guy who wants to make a game and he puts in the Kickstarter and he thinks here because he doesn't have enough business and
funding.
No, not funding. Like maybe because that's something that I saw a lot of times. Like the person wants to make a good game, right? He wants to make he's super happy that people is funding him, and he starts to promise more and more stuff, and the game never goes out of the early access because the guy always needs to do something new with what he has. So he got more and more money, and he doesn't stop to see if he should stop putting new stuff and just make what he has work, you know.
Yeah, it's like there's two huge examples. One successful, and the other one is it's an incognito. You don't know. Like the first one is No Man's Sky. They promised things that they didn't have.
Yeah.
And they got so much hype. I remember the guy from No Man's Sky going into Stephen Colbert's late night show and talking about, you know, all these different worlds and the technology and meeting other people, and there was no multiplayer component to it. It just didn't exist. He lied. He lied in a huge talk show that everyone watches.
Yeah.
And the other one is Star Citizen. Star Citizen is supposed to be this amazing game, and it's the Kickstarter with that got the most money and funding, but it's not released yet, and they're doing it for over 5 years or maybe more because they always want
to remember the name of the game, and that's it. That's Star Citizen.
Yeah, they're adding more and more and more and more and more and more, and the game is never out. Yeah. They could have went another route. For example, EVE Online, which is a MMORPG that you control a spaceship. You know, it started it's a huge scope, but it started simpler. You couldn't walk inside of the bases. It was just basically a menu. But after some years, they added character customization. They made you able to walk outside of your ship, and they add all these new systems because the game was already successful. They had a player base, and then they used that money and that time to develop something bigger. It's just, I don't know, as a gamer, this is all extremely frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the more and also every time the more you wait, the more outdated your engine becomes. And that's something that is very, very common in the game industry. You know, how many games started being developed for PlayStation 3, and then all of a sudden they need to be updated for PlayStation 4. And then now PlayStation 4 is not a thing anymore, and that's all time and production cost.
Yeah.
The Last Guardian from the same creators of Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, that's what happened. It took 10 years to be released.
Most recently, if you look at Final Fantasy VII, I think they probably should. They wanted to release it sooner, but because it coincidentally was near the PlayStation 5 launch, I think I'm just supposing stuff here, you know. I'm not sure if that will happen, but I think the game should be launched for PlayStation 5, but they ended up launching it for PlayStation 4. So, to me, that was a kind of mistake, because now the series is they are already announced that they are going. If you buy the new version of Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 5, you automatically get what you have in. Oh, I'm sorry. If you got the PlayStation 4 version, you can get the PlayStation 5 version for free. Because obviously, they launched the game, a super popular game in the end of the PlayStation 4 era. Like, why?
They always do that. The GTA was the same. GTA 5 was at the end of the 360 era. And I think Assassin's Creed Unity was the same. So they were doing these ports from one to another.
That's very common. Sometimes simply because they want to cater to a wider audience. It's not everyone that jumps into the new thing right away. But one thing that's interesting. I just finished cooking. I'm about to leave. Although this conversation, like, I could talk all day. You guys are great. You guys are great company. But I will say this: something that I really miss, and I don't see anymore, and I think Nintendo and Sony were great at that, is with you mentioned, Frodo, you mentioned about the Phantasy Star for the PSP, which, if I'm not mistaken, was a remake of the first Phantasy Star for the Master System. I think.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But anyways, you always had the main series in like the big budget consoles, like the ones with the better hardware. And you also had an alternate version for the Game Boy Advance. You had a version for the PSP. You could play, like, Assassin's Creed, for example. There were these 3 stories, one in Russia, the other one in India, and I forgot the third. But they were, at first, only for the PSP. They were made for that particular hardware. Or you had Dragon Ball games for the Game Boy Advance and the DS. They're amazing games. And they're not just like a dumbed down, lower budget port. They are games that could stand on their own. And with the Switch, and I just sold my Switch. I felt frustrated, honestly. But the games that are exclusive to the Switch are great. They're mostly optimized. They run really well. Usually you can play portable, or you can play on your TV. But the ports are terrible. With a few exceptions.
That's sad.
It is. So, I tried playing the Call of Cthulhu game. It's terrible. Everything is blurry on the screen. I tried playing Vampire. It's terrible. You can barely see the characters' faces. I tried playing a Black Sad. You can even, like, it loses frames. I played Samurai Showdown, which is a fighting game, which shouldn't be a huge problem. There's not a lot of stuff going on in the screen. Slowdowns. All the, it's just not pleasant to play. So, and I think it shows that they're more concerned about releasing it faster in the most, platforms possible to make the most amount of money. And, well, Cyberpunk is the prime example of that. We're talking about releasing for multiple platforms. And we're
still want to play it so much.
Well, me too. But when it was released for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, whatever name it is, and also released for the PlayStation 4 and the old Xbox. Now, for the PlayStation 4, it was a mess. The game was already buggy. That was expected, but it was a mess. Less people walking on the streets. You couldn't see things far away. There's some particular bugs just for the PlayStation 4.
There's exclusivity.
Yeah, and then
love exclusivity.
and and just so you have an idea of how shady the release was. No one got review copies for the older generation consoles. All the review copies that were sent a few days before release were PC copies and latest generation copies, like PlayStation 5. And then, and the game was advertised, and some people bought it for the PlayStation 4 because that's all they got. A friend of mine got it for Christmas. Like their family gave her the game. And, it's just terrible. It had game-saving, breaking bugs.
Yeah.
And no one could foreseen it because they didn't even show it to anyone. And, the PlayStation Store is still accepting returns, and they're not selling the game anymore for the PlayStation 4 on the digital store. They just pull it out.
Yeah.
So that's just sad.
That's the worst of
I hate to.
of the whole game business.
Yeah, I hate to leave on a sad note like that.
It's
Tell us a
fine.
joke.
You can tell us.
Yeah, I hope you guys have fun there, and we'll talk more later. Thanks.
Just before you leave, because it's still in the same sad note, but yeah. There is a channel. It's called Matt McMuscles, and he has a series that he calls "What Happened."
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were talking so far. He makes he researches the whole process and what happened between the development cycle and everything else. So if you didn't know, I suggest, I think maybe you guys will like, or just be a little bit more sad about it.
Yeah, it's I think I've watched some videos. It's a good channel. I recommend it as well. And something that I can say, being deep into developing my game, which is a simple one compared to a video game. It's on paper. I just have to worry about the art and the mechanics and making sure it's clear and fun. It doesn't have any motion capture. It doesn't have any investors. It doesn't have like crazy 3D special effects engine stuff. And it was challenging. I thought about giving up plenty times. Imagine being in a company that has like 500 or 300 employees and a bunch of people breathing down your neck. And I bet the guy who oversees CD Projekt Red, which as far as I know is the same guy that made Witcher 3 happen, which is an amazing game. I bet he's just doing a lot of things that he wouldn't like to do because he has no option. That's he's binded by a contract, or like there's too much stuff going on and he has to make some hard, tough decisions. It's just But at the same time, you have someone like Notch who built Minecraft on his basement and became like a global phenomenon. Nowadays, he has his own jet plane and he does pretty much anything he wants to. And you have the guy from Stardew Valley, which I know you're playing, Frodo.
Yeah.
Which is also started on his own, made the game. He still updates the game. It's like it's his life work and a passion project, And there's people that are willing to buy those. RimWorld is another example. Another game that started by one dude, strategy game. You take care of a colony, lots of stuff happening, huge success. I think he hired one or two more people, but they're just doing it, Darkest Dungeon is another example. It's not as big as Minecraft.
Yeah,
but it's a small team.
I want to stream Darkest Dungeon, like a series.
It's a great game. It's difficult as hell, but it's a great game. And I think there's like 8 or 10 people in the entire team, including the narrator. It's not a huge team. But anyways, I digress. You guys take care.
Oh,
have a good afternoon.
Please, before you go, where can I find your Marvelous games?
Sorry?
Where can I find your Marvelous games?
Oh, thank you. So if you go to cardtactics.com, you can get more information on the game. There's a link showing where to buy it. There's a trailer made by a friend of ours that is just amazing. To this day, I get chills when I watch the trailer. There's also a digital demonstration version. It's free. Anyone can give it a try. So just go to cardtactics.com. And thanks for the plug.
You're welcome. Thank you for.
All right, you guys take care.
Thank you for stopping by.
It's a pleasure. All right.
See you.
Have a good day.
He's already gone.
He's already gone. But it was a great addition.
Yeah,
you should do this more time, I think.
Yes, I did it on my Mega Man playthrough. that I did just once, but it really helps to have more people.
Especially because we are not used to streaming and talking, and we're just concentrated on what we are doing. That's so much silence. So if we have someone that is talking and entertaining, it's
Yeah.
easier on us as well.
Yeah. So what time is it? Oh, the
It's
server
almost-
is probably going to reset.
It's about to restart soon. Yeah. So do you want to go around down on the base to see the progress?
Yes, I'm just finishing put some stuff here. Okay. Wow, I think we did a lot of stuff. Really pleased. We have the four structures, the four obelisks. We have a chicken now. 2 chickens. Wow.
You do? Yeah, they're spawning because of the grass.
Yes. We have our wall design. We have I like the pathway here. Although I'm going to say something. No,
Go ahead.
it's fine. It's fine. I just think
What?
that
It's too plain.
no. This log here would be 1 square up, like this.
What?
Like if you see here, go here. We have this log beam.
I
It's
mean, I
one
understand.
square up.
The corner here.
Yeah, it's fine. Like it's super easy to.
It's very easy to do because with the wand, you just have to move one forward.
Yeah.
And here I didn't made anything because I think if we put like some railing or fences.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
What do you think about our
now-
our wall design?
I think it's very nice. Maybe next week I want to start working on.
Oh, we need.
I don't know, putting some machines on your base to work.
Wait, do you have logs on you? I'm going to take
No.
some logs because we need to fix the end of the stairs here.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll be breaking and then you can replace it.
The bad thing about having 4 corners that look the same is I was lost for a moment.
Yeah, we have to start putting
No.
some kind of markers.
That happens. Like it's going to happen, and we are not going to put something that would not going to look good. So. Is going to do this.
So I'm thinking about next week making some machinery. Maybe
Nice.
I'll make a computer for you and start putting stuff to work here on your base.
Let me ask you this before we go. Do you want to make the upper level, or do you want us to first fix the lower level? What's the next stream plan?
So the thing is,
Building
now
wise.
that I have, oh, see, the server is going to restart in 15 minutes. Now that we have 8 rooms, I can start making like this is the reactor room. Now, and on this one, I can make some machines to make stuff for you. Like machines to make stuff is great. There are some blocks that are called factories, and they produce those that you see in my base. That they keep making cobblestone, and then we can break it, and then they sieve it, so you can have gold and pieces for everything. So I could make one room just for that.
So
I can make a room for, and then I keep going room to room to room and making stuff. Or we can do like just other rooms with no purpose at all, just to make it look nice, like I have on my base as well, like just a lounge or a library or something like that.
I see. Here, what I'm thinking now. So we need to make a connection with the lower, with this lower part. That's going to be like a nature theme, right? We need a connection from down here to up there. And I was thinking in making a passage like here, you know, like one of the rooms it
Nice.
came from
it's
here,
going to be just a staircase,
and it's having a staircase.
Nice.
So that's one thing. Like we can maybe do that on both sides if you want, or just one side.
Don't you think it would look nicer if it's like facing this direction? Because then you can see the sword instead of just the edge.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can do it on the four walls, or in just one, or in just two. We can define that, you know. But and I'm thinking that maybe the staircase comes like this, and then it goes to the side, you know, like it comes down here.
I see.
So it's not going to a stairway that goes on the sword, you know.
Sure. Yeah. That would not be nice.
And the other stuff because of that, the other stuff that I was thinking was, should we connect all the rooms? I think that would be better actually. Like we can make we have 8 rooms, 8 to 8 entrance, right? We can we could make I'm thinking that maybe we can choose 2 sides, like the generator and the size opposite to it, to be bigger rooms with 2 entrances. And then on the others we can maybe make 4 smaller rooms. I'm not sure. That would be interesting to do, but I'm thinking about it. What do you think?
Sure.
Because then we have 2 sizes of rooms. You know, we have two big rooms and 4 smaller rooms on this level.
To be completely honest, I thought at the beginning of the project that we were going to run out of space, and now I think we have too much space.
Yes, we have too much space. Yeah, because we are going to do another level of structure, so we have a lot of space. Don't worry about that. But that's what I'm saying. Like maybe if we have too much space, we should just make 4 big rooms, so it's easier to build around the thematics.
Sure.
Like maybe that's a better way to work. If you because that's the thing. I don't know how many structures and how many stuff you can do on this mod. Like, so I don't know how many rooms do we need, you know.
So on my base I have, well, let's go for the lag.
No. Sorry, I think we better not. Like
I have here a farm, I have a computer, I have the draconic part, draconic evolution themed. I have the Thalmacraft, which is magic, so we can direct kind of this way.
So how many rooms was that?
I'm just saying what I have right now.
Oh, okay.
But, we can, like, there is like a botanic thing, but we can do all the botanics down below where we're going to make the plants and the nature, like you said. But there is stuff on the mod that's producing through flowers. So there's that. What we can do, if you want, next Sunday we could do. I can make the draconic evolution thing, which is very easy because I can duplicate it. We can upgrade your armor.
Okay.
I need to upgrade mine because I lost some things on the big wipe of 75. That happened.
Okay.
And we can go kill the ender chicken.
Oh, you sure about this? Do you want me to die many times?
You're not going to die because of the armor you have is going to be like, oh, was that it?
Okay. Okay.
You are basically immortal on that thing, and
okay.
especially if we do upgrade it. But then I can show you a little bit of the mod that is different from vanilla.
Okay.
Like the chaos chicken and the draconic armor that you have and all that.
Okay. We also need to put some plants around this level because only the grass.
Oh yeah, the plants. Let me show you the flowers.
But I don't want to do this today because I want to study some garden references.
No. I just here. This is for you to learn on your
what?
On your ENT. I'm lagging. You know how it is. Here. Take that. These will give you flowers.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. And then, but those are different kinds of flowers. So use one or two on the ground, and you'll see what I mean.
Oh, let me get back the thing. Floral fertilizer and oh, they look pretty. I'm going to use a lot of those just to have something to look before we do more.
Yeah, it's just
gardening.
Then you can choose specific ones. They have each one has you have one per color. You know, there's the blue, the white, the light blue, the cyan black. So, and if you prefer one over the other, you can choose and just make those. If you prefer.
Okay.
But it's just so you can see a different kind of plant that does not have on vanilla.
Nice.
Because then if you use the same flower, if you use the petal form, let me get one here. I got a blue one.
Yep, our base is looking super nice. I'm here on the top of the upper level. In it, the sword looks nice. So, to me, the sword looks broke, yet. What do we do?
It looks fine for me.
Oh, like here, like where I am. I'm inside a block. I'm seeing you lagging down there, and sorry because I'm laughing. Ay.
Not easy.
We're starting in
5 minutes. Let's see if I can jump in 5 minutes.
Try to just jump, double jump and wait. Don't keep trying. Just try once.
Nope.
It was worth a try.
The thing is, it's so laggy that I think that doesn't accept the double tap. So, but first, before, let me show you what I wanted to show you. Then I can see that for me it's not loading that part as well.
Oh,
we can try later. But you see, this is the blue flower.
Yes.
right? The light blue flower. If you take it down, you're going to get a petal from the flower, and then if you plant the petal and bone meal it, it's going to be this one.
Oh, I see.
So you have two kinds of the same flower. If you want to make like a big one or a small one, yes.
Maybe we can make each corner a different color.
Sure.
I don't know.
That's going to make us easier to find the stuff.
Yeah. But I think our, if you fly around, the only thing that looks bad it's the part beneath the first level, the part that needs to be greenish later. When we have that fixed, it's going to look super nice already.
We can change most of the stone on the walls for dirt, maybe make it look like a cave, and then make some leaves going down. Well, let's
yeah.
I have some ideas.
The leaves going down, I think it's super nice. It's super something that we should do. But here's what was thinking before it goes away. Maybe we can make a river that flows beneath the sword, like that comes from here and goes down here, and then we can make it go for some length, so we can make a curve or something, so we don't know where it ends, and we can put some small boats, like if you can say, oh, if you want to come and go, you have to use the boats,
Rafting.
like that.
I see.
The boats are the entrance of the base, Then you go up the stairs, and then you go to the
other level.
The other levels. Oh, and we need to make a room to be our bedrooms. That's something to think about. It's just aesthetic, but that's something to think about. Let us go out of the server before it makes us...
before it crashes.
So, thank you all for watching. If you are watching on the VOD, don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to go to our YouTube channel and which is on the doobly-doo. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. Something else to add?
I think that's it. I'd like to thank everyone as well, and let's see if we can make the next one even better all the time.
Yes, I think we that's one of the most productive that we made so far. I'm really happy with it. Okay, bye guys.
Right, so bye. Have a good night.
Have a good night.